can safely say Srimati Meena Sundaramji. The title is Abode of Lord Vishnu at Sri Madananta Temple in Goa.
அனைவருக்கும் என் மனமார்ந்த நமஸ்காரம், வணக்கம். நம் கலாச்சாரமும் பண்பும் போற்றி வளர்க்க உதயமானது இண்டிகா. இதன் இலக்கை அடைய எல்லாம் வல்ல இறைவனை வேண்டுகிறேன். நான் இப்பொழுது கோவாவில் உள்ள அனந்த சயன பெருமாளை பற்றி உங்களுடன் பகிர்ந்து கொள்ள விரும்புகிறேன். ஸ்ரீ குருபியோ நமஹ. மகா பெரியவா துணை. சாந்தாகாரம் புஜகசயனம் பத்மநாபம் சுரேஷம் விஸ்வாகாரம் ககனசர்ஷம் மேகவர்ணம் சுபாங்கம் லக்ஷ்மீகாந்தம் கமலநயனம் யோகிபிருத் தியானகம்யம் வந்தே விஷ்ணு பவபயஹரம் சர்வலோகேகநாதம். The state of Goa, located along the western coast of India, is known for its picturesque beaches, its natural landscape, and historical sites that portray the remnants of the Portuguese rule. Although the most well-known religious architectural attractions in the present day are frequented by tourists, there are many sites that remain hidden in the depth of small villages across the Punda Taluka or South Goa district. Many of the ancient texts make references to temples and holy sites of Goa, also known as Gomantak. In fact, there are records of existence of religious agraharas in Goa since as early as the 4th, 5th and 6th centuries. This resulted in the expansion of Hinduism and subsequently Vaishnavism in Goa. In the later years, around the 14th century, the establishment of the Kashi Math and Partagal Math, two significant religious institutes, have promoted Vaishnavism in Goa. This has been done. Yesterday's speech, Vaishali has covered this topic. Goa, another Vaishnavic connection to Goa is from the 6th avatar of Lord Vishnu, sage Parashurama. The western coast of India has been referred to as Parashurama Kshetra. The legend of sage Parashurama claims that to command the territory along the western coast where he wished to reside, he fired an arrow into the sea and demanded that the lord of the sea recede to form a landmass. Research conducted by geologists has even suggested that receding seas have played a role in the formation of Goa. With Goa's strong links to Vaishnavism, there was a growth in the Vaishnavic cult, and many devotees started worshipping Lord Vishnu in various temples of Goa. There are many sculptures in Goa dedicated to Lord Vishnu. Padmanabha from Kunkoli village, Gopinatha from Netravale village, Bindu Madhav from Madkai village, Keshava in Loli village, and Ananta from Savavani village. Water possesses the ability to generate, maintain, and destroy life. Its pliability implies modesty, and its value lies in the profound support of every living thing, indicating intelligence and sagacity. As one of the 5 fundamental elements in Hinduism, it serves as a means of healing and regeneration. In temple construction, the design of the water tank is a very important factor, and it is called by various names such as Pushkarni, Kalyani, Tirtha, etc. The temple tanks were not only important for religious purposes, they fulfilled several important functions. They served as means of storing water, providing insurance against periods of low rainfall, and helping to replenish the groundwater in the surrounding area. Tanks have also acted as control mechanisms during flooding, preventing soil erosion during heavy rainfall. Some temple tanks have been perennial water source and have helped maintain local biodiversity. In Goa, there was total of 22 Narayana, that is Lord Vishnu temples, with 5 in Kiswadi district, 4 in Bardez district and 13 in Salsette. However, unfortunately, all of these temples were demolished by the Portuguese during the 16th century. Idols from many other temples had to be moved to other locations in secret. The Ponda Taluka, which was formerly under the control of the Hindu Sonde chiefs, was then known as Atrunja Taluka and was used as a safe haven. The concentration of the temples and rich cultural connection led to Ponda Taluka being known as Antrut Mahal or Anant Urja Mahal. The new temples in Goa, constructed during the last 4 centuries, have a different architectural appearance compared to the traditional gopurams used in the other parts of the country. Many of these temples have Islamic and European influences in their architecture, which can be attributed to the Portuguese rule, the rule of Adil Shah. Some of the newer temples design are according to the Nagara architecture. Most of the deities worshipped by the locals in Goa are considered to be folk deities. While they may be revered using distinct names, the source of their existence can be typically traced back to either goddess Parvati, Durga, Lakshmi, or the deities to Shiva or Vishnu. There are 2 examples of the temple architecture you can see here. On the left is the Tambadi Surla temple, which was not affected by the Portuguese occupation. On the right is the Mangeshi temple. The architectural influence can be seen on the dome as well as the towers. Sri Madanam temple is located in the historic village of Savaimarai in Ponda Taluka of Goa. The temple is situated very close to the Mandavi river. There are many unique aspects to this temple: the sthala, the tirtha and the murti, which are the key requirements of the agamas. The Sthala Purana is iconography and the temple's constructions are over the water. Coming to the Sthala Purana, before Sri Madanam temple existed, there were a group of sages who resided nearby in the Savaivarai area. Legend narrates that a sage had recurring dreams of Lord Narayana, that is Lord Vishnu, being nearby and his request to be brought home. One day, the sage had another dream in which he was told that Lord Vishnu is waiting in a nearby water body. Upon discussing with others, they decided to explore the banks of the Mandavi river. They discovered that there was a boat belonging to a trader who was of Mohammedan faith, who permitted the group of sages to inspect the boat. One of the sages noticed a black stone that was placed on the bow of the boat. When they inquired with the trader, he told them that this was used as a counterweight when the boat was unloaded to prevent the bow from rising. Upon inspecting the black stone, they quickly realized that there was a carving on the underside that resembled Lord Vishnu in the Anantashayana posture. The trader immediately offered the stone to the sages when he realized it was a religious idol. Since the idol which was discovered was quite heavy and there was no location to place it, a pit was dug near the river bank and the idol was placed in a pool of water. This location where the idol was placed is now known as Piyachipet. The temple was later constructed and after which this idol was located to the Sanctum Sanctoria. Coming to the temple architecture, the temple structure is built on plinths over a naturally existing water body. The temple was constructed in a rectangular shaped design and includes various sections: Garbha-graha, Antarala, Sabha Mandapa or porch, a spacious Mukha Mandapa. The Garbha-graha as well as the Antarala are both square shaped and have surrounding wall with a pathway for circumambulation. The Sabha Mandapa is also supported by 3 freestanding pillars arranged in a row that support the ceiling structure. The Mukha Mandapa is also of a large rectangular shape. It also portrays the enshrined Garuda, the Vahana of Lord Vishnu. The Garuda Stamba and the Tulsi Vrindavan can be seen within the temple complex. This is the only temple in Goa where the idol rests directly above a water body. In Goa, the temple tanks are known as Devachitali, that is the Lord's pond. The Rig Veda states that the origin of Lord Narayana's name is comprised of two words, Nar and Ayana, which translate into water and residence respectively. Coming to the main deity itself, we see that the main idol in the Sanctum Sanctorium is in the form of a black stone, measuring 5 feet by 2 feet. The carvings depict an image of Lord Vishnu in the Anantashayana posture, reclining on Shesha. The sculpture depicts Lord Vishnu, in which the Shankha is in the upper left hand, upper right hand is in touch with the Kirita near the head, the lower left hand is resting on the thigh with a lotus flower, and the lower right hand is in the Kataka posture. The right leg is extended and the left leg is bent at the knee, crossing over the right leg. The Gada lies to his right side. Lord Brahma is depicted to be rising from the lotus at the navel. The serpent coils with scales can also be seen behind Lord Vishnu, illustrating that he is resting on it. Most important ritual here is the Gandha Alankar. This vividly illustrates all the components of the sculpture. Coming to the festivities of this temple, the annual Jatra, a festival, it is a 7-day Utsav in the month of Margashish, a month auspicious for Lord Vishnu. In the first day, the Utsav Murti is taken in a palki from the Madanant Devasthan to the Narayan Devasthan, which is about 5 kilometers away. The palki starts by 4 p.m. and returns only by 4 a.m. The entire village participates in the palki, dancing to the tune of Hari Maja Panduranga, Sakya Hari Maja Panduranga. Here they see Hari as a Sakya, their own friend. The second day is the Sangod Utsav. Here, 2 country canoes are tied together, decorated with flowers and banana plants. A small pandal is erected to keep the idol of Lord Anant. Here Sangod Utsav is very unique to Goa because the tying of 2 canoes or tying of 2 logs was the way where the idols from different places were relocated into the interior of Ponda. Other days follow with Garuda Vahan, Vijayarath, Simhasan, Hathi Ambari and Sheshavahan. The 8th day is the Dashami Palaki. Coming to another unique ritual in Goa, the unique ritual that is largely prevalent only in Goa is the Prasad or the Kaul Prasad. It is considered to be a special consultation of the oracle. It means that one can get the blessings or the guidance of the deity. Devotees from all walks of life ask the deity's advice on various problems through the priest. The ritual is deity specific with flowers, petals or leaves from the plants grown locally. They are placed on the deity. A person can seek the guidance by asking questions to the priest and the deity answers by dropping the leaf, petal or flower. In Sri Madanand temple, instead of the Kaul Prasad Murti, we have a pillar. Here this pillar is completely surrounded in silver and only a small place is left for doing the Kaul Prasad. This is a very unique part of the temple. And here Tulsi is used for the Kaul Prasad. This ritual is not performed on during any of the Utsavs, Amavasya or Ekadeshi. After paying respects to the deity, the Tulsi is stuck to the Kaul Prasad Murti or to the pillar and the devotees pose a question to make a wish. The priest interprets the decision of the deity on the basis of the order and position in which the Tulsi falls. Locals are known to strictly adhere to the decision of the deity. These are some of the other images of the temple. These are the other pillars which are found in the temple, within the temple. The peepal tree, considered to be one of the most sacred trees, is the Sthala Vriksha of this temple. Lord Vishnu is said to reside in a peepal tree. There is also a reference in the Bhagavad Gita in Lord Krishna's words, "Among the trees I am Ashwatha." Sri Madanand Temple in Savai Varain is one of the few temples that was not affected by the Inquisition. The uniqueness of this temple lies in its thala, tirtha and murti. Lord Vishnu in the form of Narayana or Anant arrived at this temple via water and currently sits on a tank that is full of water. The Ananta Shayana posture of this murti is the only one of its kind in the state of Goa. Thank you. I thank Indic Academy, Indica, for giving me an opportunity to present my paper and share my thoughts with all of you in this Boloka Vaikunta, that is Sri Rangam. Thank you.